Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to compete. It's okay to lose. It's okay to not win every time, but you must strive for perfection. You must strive to do your best. You must strive to be your best in every and anything that you do. Y'all know what it is, man. It's real and the real experience. And as always, I tell them, push the button, man. Uh-oh. It's roll call time. Who ready for the roll call? It's time for the roll call. It's time for the roll call. Get ready, get ready. What up, Tim? I see you, player. I know it's been a minute, ladies and gentlemen, but we here. All right. Woo! Let's go. Hey, yo, Timmy, what's up? Hey, Mr. Barton, what's up? My man Q, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. Yo, Needham, what's up? To all my people, what's up? Hey, Nisi, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. Anita, what's up? Hey, yo, Joe, what's up? To all my people, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. Real Freaky, what's up? Hey, yo, Basima, what's up? To all of y'all, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. To the rest, what's up? We are the best, what's up? To all of y'all, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. Ativia, what's up? Hey, yo, Callista, what's up? Yo, Rodney, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. Asia, what's up? Hey, yo, Autumn, what's up? Yo, D-Block, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. We in here, what's up? To all my people, what's up? Hey, y'all, the rest, what's up? Welcome to the real experience. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real, and welcome to the real experience. Yo, we ain't gonna waste no time. We gonna get in this joint right here. Everybody just stand up. It's going down. Hypnotize Ayage and the tape. You heard it first here on the real experience. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What you say? Let's go. All right. I see the fire, y'all. Hey, Buns, what's up, girl? Baby, baby, baby. Woo! Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Asian the Tank. Hypnotize. Pay attention. First two. One, two, three, go! Woo! Uh-huh. What's up, cousin? I see you. Oh, oh, oh. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So, yo, check this out. We in the month of June, and y'all know I'm a huge advocate for local elections. You know what I'm saying? And we got what's the primary coming up?
Yeah.
It's the primary coming up for all the local spots in your area.
Yep.
And that will be what? Surrogate court judge, councilman, assemblyman, I think no assembly. So it's council, judges, mayors, and that's about it for now, right? Board president, right? That's what I was looking for. Also, they have what is called rank voting. Now, this is new for me, but what it is that you now vote for your candidates or your selections in the order. So what's crazy, I'm gonna need some explanation on this to a degree, because there's a point where you could vote for somebody, but if they get a majority amount of number twos, they could also win or something like that. It's a weird situation, right? Like the number one don't necessarily mean they're gonna win.
Yeah.
It's really a majority vote. Like how many votes they get in whatever position they're in. You know what I'm saying? So look up on that. We're gonna do our due diligence here at The Real Experience. We definitely gonna revisit this situation, but we need that voting, and it's, you gotta understand how important local election and local voting is, man. These are the positions that touch personally. These are the ones that are closest to home. Judges, like, do you understand that the councilman himself writes law? Like literally writes policy. How would you not want to know who this person is or be able to have some type of dialogue with this person? It is very necessary that we participate in local elections, ladies and gentlemen. I stress it not enough. And we talk about it when it come around, because here we are in June. The election is in November?
Yeah.
September?
November.
Huh? June 22nd is the primary.
But the election is in November. No.
There's basically who's going to take the office.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very necessary. Very, 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 very necessary. I got some. Okay, who this? Okay. So Tivia says she need an autograph single.
Okay, girl.
Oh, Tanya said, don't confuse me for a clown. My man, Real Freaky. What's up, baby? Patricia and James. I get it. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, local election, very important. So now we're in the 50-50. And the 50-50 today is very, very simple. Like I said, on its inception, it's an up, down, left, right, yes, no type of question. And this is one of the age-old questions that don't need a whole, I think it might need some description or some depth as to your why. But when you put the toilet paper on the roll, do you do it to pull from the top or from the bottom?
The top.
I can't understand why this is such a difficult topic, yet I need some feedback.
Actually, I have a preference. And I have a preference because we have 2 bathrooms.
Are you telling my business?
So in the bathroom, if the toilet thing is in front, if the tissue holder is in front of the toilet, I want it to be on the top.
The top or the
Yes.
bottom?
No, I want it to come this way so that I could pull it towards me.
You.
Right.
But
If
both are towards
no, like if I'm sitting like this on the toilet, I can pull
you.
it.
Let's say commode or
in the
loo.
restroom.
Loo.
If I'm in the loo.
The loo. Yeah, let's say loo.
If I'm in
Toilet sounds so just ill. In the loo.
If I'm in the loo.
Right.
And the seat is here and the holder is in front of me.
Right.
I want it to come over because then I can pull, fold, and just have my squares ready. If it's on the side of me, I want it to come under. Because if you pull it over, whenever you sit down, it's going. So if it's under, you could just pull it and use your hand to pop off the right square.
And I asked for this. I literally asked for this. But that is so intricate of a situation where...
You never noticed that?
No, I noticed.
With the tongue,
like,
I put it over.
Listen. For me, I'm an under dude. I'm 100% under because when it's over, you can't. When you go to tear on, I'm a one hand man. So when you go to tear,
it's no
necessarily there's no leverage. There's no opposite force to allow that tear to happen. Because if you lean on it from the top, it's just gonna keep rolling down.
Yeah.
So I'm 100% under because when you pull it and you against the roll itself, it stops it from.
But that's why I have a preference because if it's in front of me, I like to do the two-hand fold. But if it's
y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Correct, baby. Why is she correct? Correct about what, Ativia? Talk to me. So, are you an under or an over person? I need to know. This is a question that the Real Experience is really asking questions about. I don't know why, but we're doing it this way. So, 50-50, over or under. There's some more music. Oh my God.
It's a new one.
It's been waiting it's a long time coming. Hold on. So listen, we've been in the studio doing a lot of work, man. And I have the privilege of sharing with the Real Experience, the Real Experience support team. You guys are the greatest. So what we've been doing is original responses to cover tunes. And I think we're doing a good job. I think we're on to something. Tivia says she's an under because she got control. This is what I'm saying. This is my point exactly.
My preference depends on the placement of the holder. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hold on.
Pin the comment so that they can see it at the top.
Say that again. What is that? Don't play with me.
Pin the comment so they can
this one?
Mine, yes.
What that mean?
So that whenever they see it, it'll be at the top. So everybody knows what the 50-50 is.
So what do you mean pin it?
Tap it. It says pin. Now pin it. There you go. Now it's pinned.
Ain't that something? You learn something new every day. New music, ladies and gentlemen. We got our Asia with Like I Want You. Yo, this song is so dope. If you're a Give Y'all fan.
Excuse me, that's not the name of the song.
That's what he put in there. I know what it is. Like I Don't Want You.
Thank you.
I got that. The name of the tune is Like I Don't Want You. And it's on
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube.
Bing, 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 bing. All your media.
SoundCloud.
All your music platforms is there.
Just type in Asia Nate and everything I'm on.
And everything will come up. So let's hear this joint. Like I Don't Want You. Fire! Woo! Feel that groove, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? All right, Miss Whitehead, welcome to the Real Experience. This is the new music by Asian to Take, Like I Don't Want You. Big up Giviard. What's up, baby?
You disguise the truth. You say you're happy, but you're still stuck on us. In my mind, I know the truth. When I think about me and you, But it was all pretend, that just does not make sense. See you face. But you don't make a scene, and then you make it seem. Oh, see you face to face, I'm thinking about the ways we've always been. But you don't make a scene, and then you make it seem like I don't want you. But that isn't true.
Woo! Let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me see those emojis. Hand claps, fire, all that. Bah, 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 bah.
So now it's overdue. Without my point of view, you are the one to blame. For you, I would have changed. A table set for two. Sitting there waiting to hear my name come through. I'm the one patient you do not know the truth. See you face to face, I'm thinking about the way we've always been. Thinking about the day. But you don't make a scene. And then you make it seem. See you face to face, I'm thinking about.
Woo! Look at that fire.
But you don't make a scene. And then you make it seem
Like I don't want you. You hear them ad libs? Woo!
that isn't true.
Just do the ad libs.
No, it isn't true.
We're gonna have to run that again. I promise you.
We gotta work together, so we're save us now. Of course, I really love you, screaming loud. Love is too hard just to figure out. I need you every day, believe me when I say it.
Oh my God, I can't help it. I can't help it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Tivia says she's pregnant.
Wait, what?
That song must have injected fire. Because that is an immaculate conception. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Aisha Nate in response to Giviard. He said, like I want you, and said why he was feeling what he was feeling. And in the response, it seems similar to say what you thought it was. It ain't. Don't act like I don't want you. Listen, what's up, baby?
I always wish I knew that you disguised the truth. You say you're happy, but you're still stuck on us. In my mind, I know the truth. When I think about me and you. But it was all pretend, that just does not make sense.
Let's go.
See you face to face, I'm thinking about the way we've always been. But you don't make a scene, and then you make it seem. Oh, see you face to face, I'm thinking about the way we've always been. But you don't make a scene.
They are so responding to this
And then you
50-50.
make it seem like I
Let's
don't
go.
want you.
Ow.
But that isn't true. No, it isn't true.
Sylvia said, am I performing at the reunion?
So now it's overdue. Without my point of view. You are the one to blame. For you, I would have changed. A table set for two. See the way in the end, but ain't complete.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm the one patient you do not know the truth. Whoa, whoa.
Hey, Simone.
See your face to face, I'm thinking about you.
What's up, Basima?
But you don't make a scene. And then you make it seem. See you face to face, I'm thinking about the way we've always
Thank you, Brother Manny.
But you don't make a scene.
See money. I see you, Miss Phillips. Sing, girl. Woo! sound so beautiful, don't you agree? Tanisha say you got a beautiful voice. The EP is on its way. Into the summer. Woo!
Work together, so it's famous now. Of course, I really love you. Scream it loud. Love is too hard just to figure out. I need you every day. Believe me when I say it.
I love this part right here. It's like the calm before the storm, anticipating the drop, and then it just brings it in. Woo! Thank you, Simone. Tell my godson I said what up. Even though I talk to him regularly. Tell him stop spending that money in them strip clubs and let's invest in these proplets.
Oh my God.
They really trying to get you to perform.
I'm looking at it too.
I gotta give a shout to my man Big Will, super producer.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So, yo, I want to thank y'all for y'all participation in the 50-50. Because y'all is really killing me right now.
Out.
Y'all killing me right now. And y'all got explanations.
You got to regard that.
They got explanations. Like, Freak always got to be
he got
like,
the best one.
He always got to be somewhat animated in what he does. Like, all right, so Real Freaky Hefner has to say he prefer up. Now, I don't know if that's the pull up or the pull down. So I'll assume it's the pull up. He prefer the up, the pull up. Now, the reason why he said because I can hit the paper and it rolled down quick, and then I could snatch it off with one rip.
That sound like the
that's
other way.
No, that's the what I was talking about.
Paper?
No, because it can hit it.
But he said it's gonna go down quick.
Yeah, so that's he just letting it hit the floor.
All
like,
right.
you know, women are a little more specific with that. Now, if you in your crib, like, you know,
I don't care.
We talking about in the house.
I don't care.
We talking about in the house.
If it touched the floor, that piece is
don't touch me. Yeah, I got that.
Me.
We don't do that. We definitely don't do that. I got it, Simone. That's my dude. He's so focused. Big up Fresh Direct, man. And all of them giving out them jobs out there. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, we need y'all to go to all your musical platforms. Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, SoundCloud. Whatever one you have, go there and look up Aisha Nate. That's AAISHA. Aisha Nate, Nate. Right.
Everything is in the link in the bio.
Everything is in the bio. Go there, support them tunes. And if your platform doesn't have it, request it.
Because it'll come.
That's what we're going to do. If your platform doesn't have it, request it. Now, we had some more Tyrone and them trying to get you to perform at the reunion. Mr. Manning said it was beautiful. Who else was talking in the 50-50? Okay. We got another over so you can fold the paper in a triangle.
See?
It looks nice.
Pretty.
It looks nice.
Yes, that's why you got company coming over.
Nice. Go ahead, man. That's the hostess with the mostest right there.
Who put that Art Italian?
Who else? It's the one that leaves
Art Italian leave
linen,
chocolates in the bathroom. You get a chocolate on your pillow, a basket full of linen.
You go to that crib,
fresh
you think you're in a
wash,
hotel.
Deodorant, everything. You don't gotta take nothing but your clothes.
You think you in a platform. Oh, okay. Tivia said her platform is in Chadman. So we was in the 50-50 for those that just showed up, those that don't care, don't know. Was it don't know, don't care, unaware?
There
That's
we
it.
go. It's
Don't
been a
know,
long
don't care,
time.
unaware. Yo, I don't feel rusty. I'm excited. Like I'm overjoyed. I feel like I missed you. Like the family is back in the building. Okay, Chloe is on.
Uh-oh.
It says
Hey, sister
under
cousin.
for easy access. So we got a lady that understands my pain.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand why that is. I think because it's a preference thing that it becomes a big deal.
Yeah.
Like I've literally gone in the bathrooms at time and
flipped
turned it
it?
around. Like I can't do this. Like this ain't for me right here. So we got the over, we got under. It looked like unders is winning though.
It makes the most sense.
It looked like unders is winning. It really looked like unders is winning. Let me do this right here. Just because I'm in this mood right here. Woo. Just because I'm in this mood right here. Just because I'm in this mood right here. And this tune lays in the vein of where we just was. You know, we just came out of Memorial Day. Big up all the veterans and everybody that did what they did for America to be what it is. I want to big up everybody that's in here today. We got 4th of July coming up.
Yeah.
We got some things going on.
Yes.
But this is a girl that I contacted about maybe almost 3 years ago. 3 years ago. There was a interaction. And I found her to be a breath of fresh air at the time. You know, everybody seemed to be doing what everybody else was doing. And for you to be able to make good music that, for me, I think good music is music that can stand the test of time. I don't see 75-year-old people singing dong, 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 dong. Like that ain't gonna really happen. But these songs that you hear today, these songs that you hear on the Real Experience playlist are songs that you will hear forever. This is my girl, Bree Killing them. That's what I call her. Her name is Sabree Killings out of Riverdale, California. Listen to this joint, Can't Breathe. Fire, yo. Whoa. Let's go, Bree. What's up, baby? Hey, Nicole.
Tell me what to say to keep you from leaving. Cause I love you and I promise I'll show you from this moment going forward that I'm only here for you. And don't worry, boy, you know that I'm on it. And as long as you want it, baby, we gon' work on it. If you go, I'll never know no more. You got my heart.
I like that part.
You're my best friend, and I can't breathe. I can't live without you. I can't breathe. Oh, breathe. I can't breathe without you here with me. Every time of day, it could be the middle of the night. That ain't gonna change a thing. It's still gonna be a fight. You
got a call?
We don't got the time to be losing, baby. Let me
Is she coming?
So you feel it in your body.
You spoke to her?
Somebody who make you want to do right. You change it all I do. You work at it till you make it through. Baby, you bring the world to me. I'm all in for you. And I promise I'll show you from this moment going forward that I'm only here for you.
I need y'all to listen to these lyrics. There's going to be a quiz after. Yes, 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 yes. Wow, 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 what's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real, and welcome back to The Real Experience. So, yo, for those that don't know, don't care, unaware, we still in the 50-50, and we were asking the age-old question. When the roll of paper is put in the bathroom, what is your preference and why? Is it under or is it over? Inquiring minds want to know. So far, we've been talking about local election. And again, I'm reiterating only because I can't stress enough how important it is. We have the court, the judges, we have the councilman, we have the borough president, we have the mayor. Early voting begins next week, the week after, the 12th, from the 12th to the 20th, and the primary is the 22nd. This is so important, ladies and gentlemen, especially in our demographic, because of the fact that we are not babies anymore. You understand? We're not babies anymore. We're adults, and we need to have a hand on how our community is run, how our land is run. The things that you have a problem with, you can actually fix by getting connected to these people that are running for office. Okay, Ms. Basima says over, because she says getting the perfect rap wad can only happen over.
I told you.
That's a woman thing, obviously.
That's what I said. If it's in
because y'all gotta do this.
Exactly. I gotta fold them. You gotta primp it, but you can't just snatch it off then.
I am so you don't even understand. As funny as this comes across, this is very informative. I didn't know it was such a science to pulling paper off the roll. It seems so crazy. Now, the reason why I was telling y'all to listen to this song, as I digress, in this day and age, and I'm not saying this is not a 50-50, I'm just curious because of this song. In this day and age, when it comes to relationship, is it still cool or uncool to be like head over heels for somebody? Like, do you fight for your relationships anymore? Do people fight for their relationship? Are you in a relationship in love so deep that you can't breathe when this person is not around?
That's such like a beautiful thing.
But is it?
I feel like we gotta fight harder now. Cause now
but
we
do you fight?
I do.
Okay, that's different. I didn't expect that answer.
I do.
Honestly, I didn't expect that answer.
But I feel like the fight is harder now. I don't know if it's just for my generation or it's for this time, like this time period. I think it
has a lot to do with the time.
But like in my generation, we have this whole talking thing. And there's this big debate on whether the talking stage is a real thing or not. And there's no
wait. So the talking stage.
Let me break it down.
Hold on. Let me find this out. So the talking stage is a space that blurs monogamy.
Essentially.
Okay, I got that.
Because it's not,
because we didn't say we were or weren't exclusive.
It's but there's more than that, because it's not dating. See, you date the person to get to know them, to figure out if you want to be in a relationship with them. Isn't that how that goes?
Talking? Talking
is after we meet, but before we date, we gonna talk.
That's about right.
No, because it allows you to get to know me, right? But it doesn't build any connection. And if I complain about anything, it don't matter because we ain't dating. We just talking.
Right.
It's
that sounds about right though, because what talking does is it kind of like allows you to figure it out.
But that's dating.
No. The talking, because if I can't talk to you, I don't want to date you anyway.
Right. But see, that's okay.
no, let me hear me out.
Go ahead.
I think it's more about, like, if you talk, like you said, you can't complain about anything. I think that creates the dynamic of wanting to be there opposed to having to be there because of ramifications.
Right. But there are no ramifications in dating, because when you're dating, you're still single. You can date multiple people at a time. And then when you decide to exclusively date a person, then that's when you take the time to decide whether or not you want to be with that person. Talking is to avoid figuring out that do I want to be exclusive part.
Yeah, because you still feeling it out, so to speak. Because if I ain't feeling you, like if I'm talking to you, what's going to prompt me to want to date you is in that talking space, thinking about you, wanting to talk to you.
Yeah, but you're not doing that when you're talking.
They could.
No,
they're just not expressing that.
That's not a part of talking. That's what I'm saying. That's not a part of talking. Talking is just, I know her, I know him. I hit them up when I have a specific need, and we may converse a little bit in the midst of that.
Wait a minute. So now you're confusing me. Now you're confusing me.
That's what I'm saying.
That need sound like physical.
It doesn't always have to be physical.
It doesn't always have to be,
no,
but it can embody that.
It can.
But then that's before dating?
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Talking is this thing.
Then that's on the person.
That's what I'm saying.
That's on the
Talking
person.
has been created to say, I'm not really getting to know this person, but I like certain things. So I'm going to talk to you to get those things, but everything else I don't need, because we're not dating, we're just talking.
Yeah, but if male or female, if you giving up those things without a conversation as to where it's going or where it's leading, then
and that's why it's a debate.
That ain't no debate. That's self-worth.
But that's what I said. I think it's a generational thing more than a time thing. Because
I think it's more of a time thing as well, because of the fact that the terminology might be different, but the lack of responsibility in the space is the same.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because in that talking stage, you could be talking to more than one person.
Right.
So had we not, and that's why I tell people all the time, you got to have the conversation.
Yeah.
Prior to doing anything, I don't care what it is, talking, dating, sex, whatever, you need to have a conversation. Because if you don't have the conversation, then whatever comes is allowed.
Right.
You see
I
what I'm
personally
saying?
think it's necessary.
What's necessary?
Talking.
Wait a minute. Talking the what we were talking about, or talking the conversation?
No, talking as a stage, like what we were talking about.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's too complicated. But people will say, I don't want to do that because it's not real.
Okay, well then I see somebody Tivia chimed in and said the foundation is not established by the parents.
That's true.
You think so?
Yeah, because the way I enter relationships is based on how I was raised.
Really?
A relationship, yes.
Young folks are what's that say?
I don't know. Can't see that far.
Oh, young folk are taught to hold it in. No.
Hold what in?
I guess your feelings?
To an extent, because just like you said, we wiser yet weaker, so we show feelings, now we weak.
But I don't know that that's weak. Showing feelings is not weak.
No.
Acting on feelings is weak.
Right, but the discrepancy is that there's not enough explanation to what that statement. It's no backup to that statement. Typically, when it's wiser yet weaker, typically it's just said. Like y'all think y'all know everything because y'all got it, but y'all don't know nothing. So there's no conversation to explain what that really means to then take you to the next stage.
So then the conversation needs to be had.
It's all about the conversation. It's all about what people are talking about in order to get where they want to get. But no one's having the right conversation, so everyone has different opinions and just stuck there.
That's so funny because I think we're going to elaborate in that space in real talk. Speaking of real talk, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Bing, 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 bing. For those that are just joining us and those that don't know, don't care, unaware, it's time for real talk, real talk, real talk. That's when they talk to me, I talk to y'all, and we talk to them.
Okay.
Basically, real talk started from people saying that I had good advice. Hey, figure that out. So back and forth in the DMs online, the email, stuff like that. So what I did was I decided to keep it as incognito as possible and allow fresher eyes and ears to chime in.
Pause. If anybody would like to send in a letter for Real Talk, inside of the bio, you can see the email, and we're taking letters all throughout the week, and then we'll randomly pick one for every show.
See what happens when I bring the youth to. You feel the structure? You feel the structure, ladies and gentlemen? We're growing. We're growing.
We make it on a roll.
Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get all involved. Every superhero should have a theme song. Ow! I want to thank my girl Rain for this one. Let's go. Debonair. Come on, girl. Tell them. What's the name of this jam?
Let's talk about it.
I had it.
I want to talk about it. We've come.
Yes, we have. And
so
I'm going to say what I want to say.
let's go.
There's no better way to reach the world. Spreading energy. And let's go everyone.
Let's talk about it.
I want to talk about it. We got something about radio and the old. Let him use it to show the touch of soul. Only experience.
Tell them again. What's the name of this jam?
Let's talk about it. I want to talk about it.
Oh, this is my Bootsy Collins right here. Listen to that guitar. Watch the lean. Let's go. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So, yo, we all up in Real Talk. And it came across in a discussion, okay? Talking about new generation, new young adults, things of that nature, right? So you got a guy and a girl in their 30s, young 30s, 31, 32. Been together, married for about 6 years or so, right? Man makes a decision, woman doesn't agree with. Now, that doesn't necessarily be the reason for it, but they get to a point that they no longer want to be together because they're not on the same page, and they're going to get divorced. But they can't afford to do so separately, meaning they can't afford different quarters. So they're separated in the same house, saying that they're going to be cordial. Is this something that's very possible
Yes.
to occur?
Yes.
Separated in the same house. Can it be done? And if so, how so? I'll come back to why you laughing. Let's get into this joint, because sometimes this is why people get divorced. This Bree killing them, y'all. This joint is called She Said. She ain't asked for it, she said. California, stand up. Brooklyn is in the building. This is The Real Experience. Why side, baby?
She said, you've been spending your time with her instead. Said everything's alright. Cause you share her bed. Oh, baby, say it's a lie. Cause she said you love her. She said you love her. Tell me you love her. She said you love her. I ain't the function nigga. You get the crime instead of it. Money couldn't let it go if it was one hit nigga. You got it done once and went back for it. She could tell me what's your house look like from the inside.
I see you. Let's go. Woo!
Why does she know where your house is at? Where your cash is at? Why does she know where your stash is at? Now you're standing in my face and telling me, oh babe, don't believe it. How you stand me in my face and be so deceiving? I got this girl on the line. She said, you can spend your time with her instead. Said everything is a lie. You share her bed. Oh, baby, say it's a lie. She said you love her. She said you love her. Tell me you love her. She said you love her. Did it, admit it, man, fuck all these feelings. Love is so much that you risk what we building. Guys, we building, but the children we building. You out swinging dick like your love wasn't real. You in my face, breathing like everything good. Now I'm hearing different.
All right.
She called my phone, it's not like I was looking.
Woo!
Tell me what is going on. The fuck is going on? You been on here doing wrong. Yeah, I've been hearing all day long. You know all about my past. They said you wouldn't make a mistake. And she said she in love with you, but you say you love her too.
Wow. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So, yo, we all up in Real Talk. For those that don't know, don't care, unaware, just joining in. Real Talk, Real Talk. That's when they talk to me, I talk to y'all, and we talk to them. So we're talking about a discussion. In today's society, is very expensive. Also, there may be kids involved. Two people married in their 30s, 6 or 7 years, looking to get a divorce. Is this possible to live separated in the same house after being married? So Miss Whitehead said, yes, I've done it. Okay, so now we're looking for elaboration. If this is possible or not, are there rules, regulations? Like how do you live? I have a difficulty going backwards. I need a space. I need a moment before. If you involved, you in this relationship, we just talked about fighting for relationship, dealing with the situations as they occur, the ups and downs of the relationship. Finally, you get to a point of, you know what, we can't do this no more. How do you now go from all that you've invested to now being so-called cool with one another? On top of that, living in the same house. Can you see that being done?
That's not a fair question.
Why not?
Cause
she said, Shannon said it's a big house.
If it's all right, because okay, when I think of, like if you're married, right?
All right,
and you're,
I see where this is.
No, really, no. And you're questioning getting a divorce, but instead of jumping and getting a divorce, you're separated. I feel like the point of being separated is to take space and time for yourself as an individual away from the relationship to figure out what it is that you need and want from that other person to see if you guys can work together to get that.
Men and women are very different.
So if you doing that and y'all in the same house, in the same bed, in the same space all the time, then what space are y'all taking from each other?
Men and women are very different.
How so?
Because when you say separated, break, that means we talking.
I don't believe in those though. See,
that goes back to
with
that
me,
that goes back to, you understand what I'm saying?
with
Like,
me,
because now if we not together,
then we not together.
You're not my responsibility. I'm not yours. I could do whatever I want to do. But relationship, marriage, I'm talking about marriage. I'm not talking about relationship. I'm talking about marriage.
Right.
Which probably answers my own
It's
question.
different when it's
Right.
marriage.
So being married, if we talking about getting divorced and we separated is really defined differently, I think, between the sexes.
Right.
Because separated mean you going your way, I'm going mine. We just ain't do the paperwork.
No.
To women, it mean
we figure it out.
I want you to take time to figure out how I'm important, or this is what I want.
It's not even figuring out. It's to take time to figure out what you want. It's that simple, but still remaining committed to your relationship. If we done, we done. When we
that sound like an oxymoron, though.
No, how so?
That's like jumbo shrimp.
When we stood up and said that we will be together till death do us part, sickness and health, richer or poor, we made a commitment to each other before witnesses, before God. So before you just turn around and walk away and say, I don't want to do this no more, then there needs to be a space of separation to figure out maybe what is the conversation that we're not having? What is it that I want that I need to express to you? What is it that you want that you need to express to me? And then come back and revisit it and make the final decision as to whether or not we're going to be together or not.
Then that actually sounds like a totally different conversation opposed to saying we separated or we getting divorced. If we try, because at those junctures, it's heated. There's fire in the room. And unfortunately, feelings in those spaces supersede logic. Mm-hmm. Okay? After you done all you can do, said all you could say, and then your end result from that space is we done, I want a divorce or whatever, then I didn't get we separated to figure it out from that conversation.
Then maybe
that's why I said the definitions are different. Maybe we could create a language now to even help people in that space.
Because if we're getting a divorce, then if you ask me what's the state of our relationship, I'm gonna say we're in the process of getting a divorce. I'm not gonna say we're separated.
Right. And so this is what I'm saying. So the discussion was about being divorced or in the process of doing so, but whatever reason is preventing that from happening, whether it be the kids, affordability, whatever it is, the only thing that's not allowing you to be divorced is that you can't right now.
Then yes, that's possible. So if the decision already has been made that we are getting a divorce, but the only reason why we can't move out and go our separate ways is this one thing that's holding us down, then we could do it in the same house because we already made the decision that we're not together. You doing you, I'm doing me. We just here together for the sake of it. Okay,
so now there got to be some rules.
Right. You need your room, I need my room, and don't touch me.
See, men and women got different definitions with that. Because remember when you was a little kid and you was in daycare, whatever, right?
Where's this going?
And you got up to go wherever, to the bathroom, to the cubby, whatever the case may be. When you come back, somebody's sitting in your chair.
That's my chair.
And you say, yo, get out of my chair. And what they say?
It don't got your name on it.
Okay, my wife got my name on it.
Okay.
So I'm touching that till it don't. I'm touching that.
We are in the process of getting a divorce.
Bing, 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 bing. That's what I said.
I'm gonna change my name.
Men and women got two different definitions on how this thing works. And then at the same time, it's for the lines being so blurred, right? As far as in the olden days or back in the days when the men were the breadwinners. I think there was less, and I'm not saying it from a chauvinistic perspective. And I think women in hearing this rather have choices. But those choices, those multitude of choices can affect your thought process. If you a man, or if you, okay, let's say the Hasidic Jews,
Okay.
they got one outfit.
Yeah.
How long it take them to get dressed?
5 minutes.
If that. Because they know what they putting on.
Right.
We got colors, styles,
Patterns.
19
fabrics.
shades of black, 26 shades of blue. And that could be a job in itself.
Mm-hmm.
So when you had a relationship where there was not as many choices, you know, and then it's unfortunate that everybody want what they don't have. So you got a woman that met a man, she fell in love, never been with another dude in her whole life, and then gets to a point where she wants variety. What's that? Like, should it have been that she needed time to figure it out, or whatever the case may be, when you said, you know, you also made that commitment to be involved this way? Now what? You know what I mean? So now with the choices, I think it adds this next layer.
But wouldn't that also be just another conversation? Like, why all of a sudden, what is it that's lacking that now all of a sudden you feel like you need variety?
That would be the question of the masses.
Okay.
Like, you know, men for some reason, and I unfortunately, and I know I'm gonna get backlash from it, but I think women, mothers, are responsible for their sons being unfaithful.
Yes.
You know,
I agree.
you got a 13-year-old boy coming in from school, from high school. He go, "Mom, in love." Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. No, Ma, I love her. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. You need to move around. You need to experience other things. You need to do this and do that. And then that becomes his habitual behavior. And that becomes because of a woman's virtue.
Right.
And the double standard.
Right.
So here it is, you know, and again, like I said, from my experience and what I've seen, whether it be single moms or just moms in themselves, they want their sons to have the pick of the litter, or to not get caught up, so to speak.
Yeah, because I was just a phase.
Oh, to who?
To my first relationship.
Oh, really?
That's what his mama said. In
Oh,
front
okay,
of me.
Okay.
To her family.
Okay. You bet that's gonna come back.
It will. He know it.
That's gonna
come back. You got my number.
That's
please.
gonna come back. Uh-oh, Nancy in the building. Hey, Nancy, what's going on? Talk about it. Relationships, getting a divorce. Can you do it in the same house? And if so, how so? If so, how so? But yeah, talking about the mothers that put it in their sons' heads, that mothers or fathers, adults, whoever. I think at a stage of life, when somebody come and tell you something, you got to let them live. You got to let them rock out.
Certain stuff you have to go through on your own to understand it. There's certain times where you have to fall. You got to scrape your knee. You got to learn how to take care of that cut and pour the peroxide, pour the alcohol, put the iodine, let it rest, let it get its air. You got to go through those different stages, because if everything is, no, don't do that because this is going to happen, then what am I learning? How am I learning how to get through life? Your parents are there to guide you, not to stop you.
Okay. So then when we get here now in this space where you've made a decision that you've reached the pinnacle of this relationship and you want out, then are you saying it's possible that you can do it? Like be divorced in the same house, or trying to get a divorce in the same house?
Yes. I think that if the decision has been made that we are getting a divorce and that is the process that we are taking, then yes. If we are separated, no.
So if yes, if it's clear.
Right.
Okay, so now I think that's where the blur begins.
Okay.
On that discussion, making it clear for each other.
Right.
For the two parties involved.
Right.
Because on the inception of this conversation, the discussion opened with being divorced in the same house, but yet we went into being separated.
Because that's what you asked.
Getting divorced is separated.
But then you said that we have different definitions.
Right.
Which is why I say separation and getting a divorce, in my opinion, are two different things.
Okay. But one leads to the next.
Yes. But it can also lead to the opposite.
Thank you for joining in, Nancy. She says toilet paper over.
Wow. She's late.
Thank you so much for your participation. I am in awe right now. Let me hear my man PD and Bree Bree. Yo, we in the real talk, y'all. This is my joint Kiss and Tell. Bree Bree killing them and Paul Douglas. Fire. Huh? I don't announce them till they get here. Why side, baby? Let's go.
I won't tell nobody if you won't tell nobody that you was in my body, all over my body. Have you been over the honey? Oh, that one time in the lobby. I won't tell nobody how you be letting off inside me. How you take over my body so that you feel behind me. How sometimes you pop a molly to leave me walking like a zombie. I won't say nothing about nothing, but you keep on looking and don't question what type of secrets we've been keeping. And if they come asking you my best friend, let's keep this for us cause it's fun this way. You got a whole girlfriend anyway, but I like to play when I like to play. And you always seem to have some fun. I won't tell nobody if you don't tell nobody what we do. You want a secret, and that's how we should keep it between me and you. They don't talk about it, but they don't talk about it, cause it ain't cool. Don't you say nothing about this good loving between us two. I won't tell nobody if you don't tell nobody what we do. You want a secret, and that's how we should keep it between me and you. They don't talk about it, but they don't talk about it, cause it ain't cool. Don't you say nothing about this good loving between us two.
I was in your body, that I was in your body.
Elevate so.
But you need it one more time before I gotta go. I'll take you to the bed and do a better than before. Got you all up on the dresser. Let me keep you honest. They be asking questions, but they won't get the confession. Oh yeah, they ain't gotta know that we be doing what we doing. Get down in the floor and take a position to it. You're my little secret, promise I can keep a cigarette in my heart like the Pledge of Allegiance. Got you on my mind, baby, all I think is tears. All day I think about sexy, you wanna keep the deal. Can't you know that's the truth? And they ain't gotta never know the truth unless these walls are talking about me and you. Maybe if you can feel like that one time I hit a session with the cameras and we did it in the bullshit.
I won't tell nobody if you don't
Let's
tell
go.
nobody what we do. You want a secret,
We in real talk.
that's how we should keep
This is
it.
Bree Bree and Paul. Kiss and Tell. Ow! Don't say nothing. And that's how we should keep it. Watch how I break this in. Ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Mic check. Ain't. Let's go. Ain't none of your friends' business. What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to The Real Experience. So we all up in real talk for those that don't know, don't care, unaware. And if you're just joining, we talking about being a divorce, going through a divorce in the same house. Is it possible? And this portion of Real Talk is brought to you by Real Experience, Black News.
Hey y'all, it's my turn. So today in Black News, Netflix has elected Barack and Michelle Obama to a new position of power at the head of their upcoming animated series. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Janelle Monáe, Andra Day, Adam Lambert, her, Amanda Gordon, and more will perform pieces across a 10-episode series of a new animated show called We the People. The Obamas announced on Wednesday that they have produced We the People, a 10-episode television series aimed at educating children on the United States civic lessons for their streaming services.
Wow. Bing, 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 bing.
Ting.
So here we got our favorite president,
Forever president.
our forever president.
Forever first family.
You know, what's up with the kids? With
They doing the youngest one is in college and
Kate,
the
what their
oldest one
names?
graduated.
Yeah, the
Daughter number one
the
and daughter number two.
The oldest and the youngest,
Right.
Barack daughters.
Barack daughter.
The Obama daughters. Yeah, but that's dope because I think they're doing really well. I think he's on
Sasha is
Yeah,
the oldest.
right.
She already graduated
Okay.
from college, and Malia, who is the youngest, is currently in college.
Nice. So the Obamas is now Netflix is passing out a lot of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is giving out a lot of money, man. They giving out a lot of money, and I'm sure that deal. We don't have to do our research on what kind of money that deal brought up. But civic duties are very important as we talk about local elections. Coming up, the primaries this month, the 22nd. Early election is the 12th to the 20th of this month, ladies and gentlemen. And it's important that we get involved in that. It's very important that we get involved in that. And again, this portion of Real Talk was brought to you by Black News, Black News, Black News. Hey, getting back to Real Talk. We were having a discussion on a married couple, young married couple, in the process of getting a divorce, but not able to do so because of financial restrictions. So the question was, is it possible to be separate? And this is why I think I mentioned it like this. Is it possible to be separated in the same house?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the misconception came in,
Right.
or the confusion.
Right.
Okay, husband and wife couple decide to get a divorce, cannot complete the process because they have financial restraint. So because of that, is it possible to be separated in the same house?
Yes.
Now, Bucky said yes, but she also stated she's done it before, but it had to be a big house with separate quarters. I'm old school. I'm very old school.
Mm.
And until it's done, it ain't done, as far as I'm concerned. And it's very could be confusing. It could be a whole lot of things. But I think it's the way we handle it, especially like where relationship these days don't seem to have the same level of importance or value as I grew up remembering.
Yeah, that's why
You know what I
when you
mean?
said about fighting for him, that's why you gotta fight harder now, because there's not as much value on relationships at all any longer. People so worried about themselves, and,
How they look.
and more than just how they look, who they are, what they got. It's more materialistic. It's not.
So that's the getting in the relationship.
No, I'm saying you said that based on how relationships were when you were younger, it's a lot different now. There's not as much like, what did you say?
Value.
There's not as much value put on relationships.
Right.
And I said that also ties into what you were asking earlier about fighting for relationships.
Okay.
And when I answered you, I said that in this day and age, we got to fight harder if we really want to keep it, because there's so many people out here willing to just give you a quick fix. There's so many people out here who are willing to just do what you want to do, because that's how everything goes now. Don't nobody want to be with nobody. Everybody just want to, I got this one and that one and that one and that one to do this, and then I'm going to do me.
So you get a bunch of people
to
be
suffice
one
specific
person.
needs, so that you don't have to commit to any one person.
So I mean, I don't think that's wrong if that's who you are.
Right. But if that's how everybody is, then when you decide that you want to be with somebody, how hard do you think you're going to have to fight for that?
Well, I think the fight comes in finding that person first
Yeah.
of all. I think what my question was is like, okay, for instance, relationships of old, of the past, right, was more or less about there's nothing breaking this relationship up.
Mm.
Men made mistakes, women made mistakes, there's some interactions, things of that nature, but people stayed together.
Right.
And I think the kids, we're the results of that, especially with the women, especially with the girls that grew up seeing that, thinking that their fathers took advantage of their mothers.
Yes.
And grew up feeling like that's not going to be me.
Right.
Which puts a different mindset or value or understanding or definition of that, right?
Right.
But hear this and be very, very, very clear. These mothers are not stupid.
No.
They are where they want to be. So what you see has no bearing on what goes on in that relationship. Because the children, not all the time, or in my generation, had at no time were ever privy to what went on between mom and dad.
Right.
They would see some things, but they weren't privy to the intricate details of that. So when you saw what you saw, it looked like mom was being taken advantage of. When you saw what you saw, you drew the conclusion, my mother's stupid. She doing something for this guy and who's your dad or whatever, and it looks unbalanced.
But for us, we are privy to it, which creates the he ain't gonna do that to me. Which is why now, as much as it said that women trying to be dudes, but in all actuality, women just tired of being walked all over. That's how.
But what makes you decide, or what makes you see or feel that they're being walked over?
Because there's information being shared. You just said in your generation, you saw some things, but you weren't privy to what was actually happening. So you drew a conclusion based on what you saw, but you had no proof of whether or not that was correct.
Okay.
Then y'all grew up, became adults, got married, and had us. We are privy to those things. The conversations are had with us as children. This is what's going on with mommy and daddy. This is what's happening. This is how I feel. This is what he did. This is what she did. So we're not just drawing conclusions from what we're seeing.
And those conversations could be very biased at times.
Definitely. Definitely.
Those conversations,
speaking from experience.
Which still creates that mindset that's not 100%
right,
until you do it yourself.
It's not 100%.
Okay.
It's not. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is having parents who make you a part of that also elevates how tainted you are when it's time for you to be in a relationship, because your assumptions are not coming strictly from what you see. They're coming from what you're being told. So now you're questioning who's telling me the truth.
Right.
Who do I believe? Who do I side with? And then as a child, you're stuck in the middle because you love mommy, you love daddy, you don't want to hurt either one of them. But at the same time, both of them telling you different stuff. And who are you to call your parent a liar?
No, it's not lying. It's storytelling.
Untruthful.
It's telling stories. We just had this conversation. You storying. This is crazy, because I guess I just come to the conclusion that it's possible.
Yeah.
You can live in quarters, the same quarters, separated, going through a divorce, but you got to revamp the contract. Because there was a contract that you both agreed to be married. Now there's a revising of that contract because you're going to be divorced. So, especially for, and I would say from personal speaking, I wanted to be around my children.
Right.
That's all that I wanted out of anything else. because I know how close I am with my kids. And it was more about my daughter's waking up in the middle of the night from a nightmare and got to call me on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, that didn't suffice for me. So, like I said, it's possible. It's definitely possible. But I think knowing then what I know now, there would have been some different stipulations put in place.
Right.
To make. And I think that's what the outcome of this conversation would be, to expand the language. You know, that's what the mission of the Real Experience is anyway. Is to open our eyes and expand our ability to converse with one another, because I think with limited choices in wording, you get limited results, because you can only convey whatever you know. You know what I mean? So Shannon she must have some real experience in this. She said first of all, it was consensual.
Yeah.
And then following that, they all
still
friends. I think money got a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, especially now.
I think money has a lot to do with it. Like, if you don't have none, it ain't that difficult. And if it's one-sided, it's gonna be very difficult. Because I think the part that bothers me more than anything else is that in that space, and I know it's easier said than done, but in that space, you tend to forget that you loved one another. And now you're out to hurt one another. And you got to refrain from that. You got to pull back from that, because especially if there's children involved, especially if there are kids involved. And one thing that I've set out in being divorced was to always show my children that I love their mother. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be in love anymore or anything like that, but that's family. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to leave them hurt or high and dry. Now, you can't call me for everything or think you have the same access that you had once before, but at the same time, I'm available to a degree. So that's what that was. Who's that? Nina. All right. What's up, baby? Welcome to the Real Experience. Thank you for chiming in. Let's get back to this joint. We're going to upbeat this thing a little bit. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Aisha the tape. Go on them musical platforms and get this joint right here. Let's go. Are you still sicker than your average? Let's go. What you say? Acting like it. I'm a queen. Yo, Rob, what up, baby? What's up? Woo! This is crazy, man. I so love this song, man. I can't help it. Y'all gotta understand how dope this joint is. So we're gonna take it from the top and do it one more time. Get that joint! Ha ha! Let's go! Ha! Jackie's Jack. What's up, baby? Come on.
see. I will be on the do forever be. Got my mind on the run and ain't nothing stopping me. Baby, 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 can't you see?
Woo!
All that I can take the time. Never need to
This
come
is
back
a
to
good
the
freak.
ground. Whenever I'm on you, gon' get nothing. Baby, 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 can't you see? All that I can is take the time. Focus on those shiny things. Something real close to see that. I say, excuse me, but no, it's in my lane. As much as I try, I never feel your
All right, we got fire from Warehead.
and even in the dark, I'm still
Let's go.
I don't know nothing about the hustle. Gave me for the weed and I built my muscle. Treat the school like a gym and rise above my struggles. School work you dream, so I always juggle. But don't confuse me for a clown. I think cause I stay tight and keep my game down. Like for the knowledge on how I move. From the game out of way, so I'm always cool. Don't work and hustle when they make me own it. Wait for my dreams cause I do deserve it. I really get honest, right in the mind. Tell me who's the real cookie, me and who the real trying to be richer than rich. They gonna throw them shit.
Uh-huh.
Baby, 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 it's you see. All that
The ad-libs is crazy.
Uh-huh.
Don't get knocked down.
Baby, 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 it's you see.
Woo!
All that I can is
Let's go.
focus on those shiny things.
This what you call boom tap music. Feel that? Hit a boom tap. Uh. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? What's up, baby? Yo, what's the deal, people? It's your boy Real. Welcome back to the Real Experience. So we was in Real Talk, and I think we've come to the conclusion that it is possible, because I think anything is, but it's just a matter of being adult about it.
Right.
Ooh. Wow. But the only way to be in said situation healthy is to be an adult about it. Like, you got it. What happens is, first of all, yeah, that's the confusing part. Well, divorce is not healthy for the children, period. Nah, it's never healthy.
Divorce is healthy. Separation isn't.
Right, when it's after it's all said and done. The process.
But they're here and they're not here. So like I just said, I'm pulling this way, I'm pulling that way. That's unhealthy.
Right.
The problem is we as adults think we know more than the children at times.
That's foolish.
And at times we do.
Yeah.
There are other
Even a
times that we
child
listen
believes.
Right.
to what the children
In the
are saying.
Bible.
And in this case, you have not listened to her. Because she just told you exactly what I said, and you overstepped it by saying, nah, it could be done. No, it couldn't. She just said, I'm privy to information that I should not have, but I'm having, and I don't know what to do with that. And that's not addressed.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right. And it wasn't addressed?
No.
It wasn't.
No, I said, had I known then what I know now, I would have handled it differently.
Right, but you said you would handle it differently based on the rules that were in place between you and my mother.
Okay.
You didn't say that you would handle it differently in sharing information with us as the children to avoid.
Well, okay.
To avoid.
Then I implied it, because I personally, because I didn't want to do that, but it was well, personally, I didn't think it's not a great idea to share that information.
Right.
That like I said, when we were coming up, that information wasn't shared.
But it
at
is
all.
necessary to have a conversation if a separation exists in the house that we all live in, just to make it clear what's going on.
Right.
Not in sharing
Right.
those details.
And but then that also goes towards timing in not just age, but comprehension, because another child the same age may not comprehend it the same way.
Right.
So there's always that gray area in that. Huh?
So it's not helpful.
No, it's not. It's not. But it's the process is not healthy, but the end result is necessary. It's 100% because divorce is selfish. All of it, the whole concept of relationships and things in those spaces is what you want. Now, what ideally you want it together. Right. So that's something that's a give and a take. That's a shared feeling. You know what I mean? But I also think that it's so many elements, it's so many layers and so many things that play a part in that. Whereas, your age, your maturity, where you are in life, financially, mentally, all of those things play a part. And you don't realize those things till after the fact. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think even in our discussions with me raising you as a single dad, there was some things that I wanted you to be privy to as far as how to handle your relationships.
Right.
And being more forthright in what you want and being clear in those things, because you could want something just because you want to be in this space right now.
Right.
But that ain't what you really want. That's just, you don't want to lose what's in front of you.
But
you know,
you see, you're a very intelligent, evolved man, and yet you still miss that point. Remove yourself from the equation and look at the other person who is not as evolved as you, who's not as intelligent as you, who's not as hands-on with their children as you. And you miss that point. So imagine how they're missing that point.
Of course, 100%. It's more about being and again, going back to the mission of this show is to be a better listener, a better communicator. Language, words, choices, things of that nature. All we trying to do here is expand that knowledge so we can be better people for the world as much as we want to be better for one another.
Right.
Okay. So we clear. Oh, Freak said, "What up?" He hear you in the background. He said, "Deal with it." So listen, let people know where they can find you, your platforms, your Instagrams, your Facebooks. How can they get in touch with? If I want to talk to our Asian Nate, if I want to be in contact with our Asian Nate and gain some of this profound selection of rhythmic movement, how would that occur?
Facebook, Twitter at Asian Nate.
You got a Twitter?
Instagram at _Asian Nate Sings. And all music can be found on all platforms by simply typing in my name, Asian Nate.
You got a Twitter?
Yeah, I got a Twitter.
I didn't know you had a Twitter.
Yeah, I got TikTok too.
Who Twitter? Autumn got a TikTok?
I have TikTok because Autumn has TikTok.
Oh, man. I got to get with this TikTok.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
With my baby, we gonna do
TikTok
it.
is the newfangled Snapchat. You could be in a TikTok, but you don't need to have a TikTok.
Oh no, I'm not Snapchatting nothing.
See, because you could be in a
That's
Snap,
not,
but you don't need to have a
that.
Snap.
I ain't even.
You be in my snaps. I got a bunch of snaps of you.
How you got snaps of me?
Because I'd be like, "Hey, Dad, say cheese," and you be in my snap. What do you mean?
That's a Snapchat you be doing?
Yeah, 24 hours. Sometimes you gotta show people I got dad.
What, they don't know who you got?
They just be forgetting.
That sounds like a whole nother kind of conversation. Right?
I'm being facetious.
I know. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
No, not
like, hold up. Who did what? Like,
button. You gotta relax.
All right. So now, again, it's in the captions. If you want to leave
everything, all the information. We're working on the website. The website is going to be working by the end of the summer. We're gonna have some more information with the merch, with the music. It'll give
the paraphernalia is coming.
We got some things working. We ain't been going and not doing nothing.
You know what? I feel like doing this right now.
Doing
even though
what?
you get mad.
Please don't.
I have to.
No.
One verse.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
One verse. It has to. Only because it's the rest. It ain't that a lot. Look.
Not one verse.
Listen to this.
Not a whole verse.
Listen to this.
Not a whole verse.
Woo! Hold up. I need a bell. Bing, 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 bing. Yo, listen. I'm telling you, this is about to be one of the hardest joints you could ever come in contact with. You feel me? And you only getting it here first. Getting it here first on the real experience. Listen to the woo! Yeah. I like that part.
Yeah.
This is hard. Truly mad. Ow! Y'all ain't ready. Oh my God. We gotta do that again. That is so dope right there. Who does that? Only on the real experience. Why stop being it? We get ready to get out of here. We got about 10 more minutes. Don't forget to go to the real experience. No E. Ah, that's dope. What's that? I got bad eyes. Who did it? He dead? Say word. Oh man. This is not how I wanted to close that out, man. Clarence Williams, ladies and gentlemen, has passed away tonight. Today, Clarence Williams. For those that don't know who Clarence Williams is, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you don't know the name, but you know the actor. You know the man. You know his characters. You know his representation. You know his portrayals. He played Bumpy Johnson in American Gangster. Huh? Blake from Oh yeah, Link from Dang, that take you took Romy Rome back. Link from Mod Squad. He played the father to Romello in Sugar Hill. He said, "You like my haircut?" He said, "I went in the barber, told him, give me a schoolboy haircut. Don't give me no hip hop haircut. Give me a schoolboy haircut." He said, "Romy, you got to take me to the dentist. My chops is hurting." He played the officer opposite of Lawrence Fishburne in Deep Cover. Clarence Williams, man. Wow. The third. Clarence Williams, the third. Sleep in peace, my brother. We just lost another good one, man. We just lost another good one. He has a numerous amount of credits under his belt. Very seasoned actor. He was one of those like that never had a starring role, but his supporting acting ability was ridiculous. Like you knew he was there when he was there. You know what I'm saying? It was uncanny. His ability was, oh man, that one hurt, man. So we're gonna give a moment of silence for the brother, another fallen soldier, Clarence Williams III, actor, connoisseur, black man, Clarence Williams III. Thank you. So put up your emojis, your prayer hands, your hearts. Let's show this man we loved him. Make sure you tune in next week. I know we've been going for a little while, but we back at it. We getting ready to get involved on a whole nother level. The show is coming together. We got some outside entities that's happening, some things that's going down. We got music coming, merch coming. We want your participation on this website, The Real Experience. No E. Experience, because we're the variable. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all here next week. Same real time, same real station. And as always, important, I tell you to tell the truth or a good goddamn lie. Y'all know what it is, man. It's real in the real experience. I see y'all next week. What's up, baby? Let's go, let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Huh? That's supposed to play through the keyboard, see? These are what this is. Y'all know what it is, man. It's real in the real experience. I see y'all next week, man. Why side, baby?